Can you come and take a picture? Thank you.
If I could kindly ask the students who are hanging out on the chairs to give some space to our visitors, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much, students. And if we could make sure that throughout the presentation, students, we stay at a voice level 0. That means no talking. And as soon as we're done, you guys can continue with the cultural fair. So, Assalamu alaikum again, everyone. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Welcome, esteemed guests, ICN families, and Al-Falah community, to our 5th annual Muslims Around the World. For all of our visitors today, my name is Alzina Salim, and I am the principal of the Islamic Center of Naperville's weekend school, Al-Falah Academy. Our school, a vibrant and diverse community of 375 students, ranging from pre-K to the 9th grade levels, meets each Saturday for 2 hours at Fisher Middle School. Al-Falah Academy began in 2006, and in 2016, we became the first Islamic school in the nation, weekend Islamic school in the nation, to begin a special needs program for Muslim students. our Connections curriculum, a faith-inspired curriculum designed to promote interfaith friendships, encourage neighborhood and community service, discuss ongoing and current challenges, and nurture confidence and positive values. Muslims Around the World is an annual event, like I mentioned before, and is part of this Connections curriculum. And we are so blessed to be here in person after a year of being virtual. This event was first designed as an opportunity to immerse our students into an exploration of the diversity within their Muslim peer groups at Al-Falah Academy. And now it has burgeoned into a cultural stage for our greater ICM community, elected officials, friends, and partners of faith. Today's event showcases 14 beautiful countries. Each table represents student research, staff support, and Al-Falah and ICM community families' artifacts and culinary contributions. I'd like to give all of those volunteers a round of applause. I'd also like to acknowledge the hard work of our Muslims Around the World team leads. Sister Fatira Rektawala, who is in Boston and volunteers for the school virtually. Sister Maham Gulzar, are you in the gym? Can you wave your hand? I don't see her here. Sister Shifa Ali, there's Sister Shifa. And Sister Aswa Fakhruddin, are you in the gym? Thank you. The countless hours these four ladies have spent organizing, prepping, and executing are truly remarkable. Let's give them another round of applause. And finally, a huge thank you to all of our visitors here today. We are grateful that each one of you has taken the time out of your busy schedules to appreciate, understand, and celebrate the diversity within our very own local Muslim community. So thank you, visitors. Please keep your masks on, enjoy the event, and now I'll pass it on to Brother Naeem Husseini, who is hopefully here. He is our Vice Principal of Al-Falah Academy, and there he is. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. Assalamu alaikum. And I greet you with Islamic greetings of peace. My name is Naeem Husseini. I'm the Vice Principal of Al-Falah Academy, and I want to welcome all the guests who have just joined us. And I'm really happy and excited to be here, and honored to be speaking to you as a part of this event. We all understand that diversity has certain benefits and advantages, and that's something I wanted to touch on as a topic and how it pertains to our community. If you look at any business or any organization, an organization that is diverse has increased level of creativity, they bring in unique ideas, they are better in terms of their productivity, and overall they perform better. And the global Muslim community is blessed to be diverse, highly diverse. And we benefit from those traits. And a lot of times we may not even realize that. And that is the very purpose of this event today, is to really call that out and to celebrate that. Now, over my lifetime, I've had the opportunity to visit hundreds of mosques or Islamic centers in different parts of the world, whether in Europe, Asia, Middle East, or several here in the United States. And you go there, you pray together, you exchange the greetings that I started out with, and you smile, you shake hands, and you develop these friendships and acquaintances which tend to last a lifetime. Now, it's true that Islam started in Saudi Arabia, but it's only 20% of the Muslims across the world that live in that region today. We have over 1.5 billion Muslims across the globe, and you may have been going around these tables and you probably gathered some facts, but just to highlight a couple, like Indonesia as an example has 275 million Muslim people, and 90% of that is Muslim. China is home to millions of Muslims. Islam can be a majority religion in some of parts of Europe as well. As an example, Albania, Bosnia, Spain, Turkey boast some of the most beautiful mosques, and they're deeply rooted in Islamic culture. And they're a historical gem of Islamic architecture. Over 40% of Africa is Muslim, and that makes them to roughly about a quarter of the entire Muslim population across the globe. Egypt and Morocco are home to some of the world's finest universities, and one of them is the oldest. Somalia and Sudan have a lot of Muslims. While not a majority religion in South America, we still tend to see a lot of Muslims in Brazil and Colombia. So having said that, let's come to the United States. Muslims have migrated to the U.S. throughout the course of our history. Many were born here, many migrated here, and many were the first to call themselves Muslim here. Now here in America, we see the most diverse Muslim community. We are multicultural, multilingual, multi-ethnic, and multiracial. So diversity is a factor that makes Islam beautiful, and we do not take that for granted. And that's a part of the showcase today. It shapes us for who we are, and we learn from each other, and we learn from all the people of different backgrounds, bringing unique perspective. I consider myself honored to be a part of this center and this academy that has opened its doors all the time to people of all backgrounds, to come and benefit from all the free services, volunteer for this community center that gives back not just to Muslims, but to all people in our community. To me, it's a beautiful sight to see all of our staff and our youth busy in their engagement with parents and guests, just showcasing the respective countries. So just a quick round of applause for them. Without them, this event wouldn't be possible. So with that, I want to say I'm happy to see our guests. We have some distinguished guests today who I'd like to welcome in a bit. So everyone that's here, after we wrap up in a bit, please make sure you go around the country if you haven't had a chance, just visit different tables and grab something to eat. So with that, I'd like to call up a few names. If you could please join me here, and we'd like you to say a few words in the order that I'll be calling out your name. So please, if I call your name, please come on up. State Representative Janet Yang-Gore. Naperville Councilwoman Jennifer Taylor. DuPage County Board Commissioner Sadia Covert. District 204 Board Member Sapna Jain. District 204 Board Member Natasha Grover. And our ICF Board President, Kashif Fakhruddin. So I recognize that Jennifer may need to leave sooner, so we could let you go first. Sure, okay.
Thank you all so much for inviting me to this, and thank you to all the organizers for all that you did to put this together. I know these events aren't easy to do, and you have just an incredible turnout here. I am Janet Yang-Lord. I am state representative for the 41st District, covering this area, Naperville and Warrenville. I've lived here in this area in Naperville for the past almost 40 years, and during that time, to see the incredible diversity, how much more diverse this community has become, has just been incredible, just an incredible sight. And I love just how you are emphasizing it more and making sure that it is celebrated here within the Muslim community to make and help all of us understand that the Muslim community is not just a monolith, but that there are so many people, so many countries that have made up the great culture. As a state representative, one of the greatest joys, one of the greatest privileges I've had is to understand and get to know the many community centers and the many different groups around here. And getting to know the Islamic Center of Naperville has been just incredible, understanding and knowing the work that you all put together. From your health clinic to your first of its kind dental clinic in the area, you have served so many people in this community, and I know that we are better for it. We're better because of our diversity. We're better because of your engagement in the community. So thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you for inviting us all today and for putting this all together for our event.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? If you're at the tables, can I get your attention? Can you hear me? Far out there at the tables. So if you could just pause the conversation for just a couple of minutes. We have some distinguished guests here. Give them your attention. It's gonna take just a couple of minutes, and you guys can continue. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Taylor. I'm one of your Naperville City Council persons. I want to thank you all for having me here today. I got an email earlier this week inviting me, and I'm glad it's worked out my schedule here because I'm here with my 6-year-old, my 4-year-old, and my 6-month-old. And you know the baby's sleeping through it all, but the older two are loving it, enjoying it, learning so much. It's exactly what, as a parent, I want to expose my children to is different cultures in our community, different cultures in our world here. So thank you for giving us this great opportunity to do so. I want to kind of piggyback off of what J.D. Ward said a few minutes ago, that, I mean, I grew up in Naperville here. I grew up in South Naperville. One thing about South Naperville is it seemed to be a little bit more diverse than North Naperville at the time. I'm happy to see now that I live in North Naperville that's changing. And I want to think that it's communities such as your own here that we've created this ripple effect. You know, we're very proud that in our 2020 census here, that in the last 10 years, our Asian population, for example, has grown 58%. And now it's just under 20% of our population here in Naperville. And other ethnic groups as well has risen. And this is due to people taking a chance moving to Naperville. I want to say Naperville's embraced those different cultures, different religions here. And then people have gone back and told others, come move to Naperville. You'll be accepted, you'll be wanted. And we're not perfect, no one's perfect, but I do want to say that I am proud that we are a community that as a whole, that we accept all those around us, and we are better for it. So again, I hope that sounds like this is something you guys do every year. I'm excited for next year. Now I know to put it on my calendar early on, and keep exposing my children, and invite my friends as well, which I'm sure you'll be okay with, to have their children come as well. So thank you for having me here tonight. I'm going to pass it along to Sadi over here, who I'm sure you guys know very well. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is so lovely seeing you all here. I am the DuPage County Board Commissioner for District 5 at ICN. All ICNs except for the 248 comes within my district, alhamdulillah. I am so happy to see the diversity in this room. It really warms my heart. And the first thing that I passed, the first resolution that I passed on the county board was diversity and inclusion imperative to be one of the strategic goals of the county board. Because it is so important to lay the groundwork for that and get to know one another. I see so many beautiful countries in this room, and I'm so proud of our Muslim community here and our unity within diversity. It is so beautiful to see. So I want you to enjoy your day today and all the stalls, and I want to thank you to Brother Gashif and also the staff and the volunteers that worked so hard to put this together. It takes a lot of work, and thank you so much for your continued service to the community. You guys have been great. I've seen the communities been great. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sana Jane, and I'm on the school board of District 204. I want to thank ICN, Al-Salat Academy, the principal, vice principal, for inviting all of us. Had I not gotten the invitation, I wouldn't know of this beautiful event. And I'm so happy I brought my boys along with me for this event so that they could enjoy. Being born and raised in Illinois, and being a minority, it's hard to be seen, and it's hard to feel like you belong. These type of events for these children are so important for them to find pride in their culture, and also celebrate the uniqueness within the Islamic community, what they offer to the table. And you can see that when you look around here and you see the kids presenting. You can see the excitement, the pride that they hold in their own unique background that they're bringing and informing all of us about, which is the second thing that they get to do. They get to be these ambassadors to inform us, like people like me who didn't understand or appreciate or celebrate the diversity within the Islamic community, which you guys have portrayed so beautiful. So kudos to all the educators in the room who helped your students have this opportunity to present such a beautiful side of themselves. I'm so thankful for the diversity of District 204. That's why I moved here. That's why I ran for the school board, and I'm so happy and honored to be able to represent our communities in District 204. So please keep sharing your concerns and encouraging your children to do the same, because that's the only way we're going to make a difference and make sure all voices are heard at the table. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Hello, I'm Natasha Grover. I'm also a school board member in 204. I echo what my fellow mates said over here, so I wouldn't repeat things. But I do want to say I have enjoyed ICN's outreach for various events, and I have attended various events. But this by far has always been my favorite. I've attended this before, and the reason being is because I get to interact with the youth. I get to learn from them, and it's not, learning doesn't stop when you become an adult. You can always learn, and you can learn from a 5-year-old, from a 10-year-old. It's great, and that's what I love about this event, because the knowledge that the youth bring from the research helped by their educators, they can relate to us, and then they see that how important that they
Again, thank you, ICN Al-Falah Academy team, Sister Zina, Brother Naeem, and the entire staff, teachers, and the connection team leads, and the team who put together this wonderful event. You all have covered the very important topic, which is diversity and inclusion. So I would say this is a success that all of you here can see that ICN is represented by not only one ethnicity or community, it's really diverse community. So really that's a takeaway message. So credit goes back to again the Al-Falah Academy for putting together this wonderful event. Thank you. So a round of applause for the entire team. And again, thank you to our special guest, Jennifer Taylor, Naperville City Council member, Janet Van Hoare for state representative, Sadia Kaur, the Page County Board member, Sapna Jain, the District 204 Board member, Natasha Grover, the District 204 Board member. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And thank you for our community for being here and being very supportive. So we hope that you will enjoy the rest of the time learning different cultures and engaging with our youth. Thank you.
आगे bisa aja. That's fine. That's fine. You're good.
Students, if you are so inclined, can you please come up here without running or pushing or shoving and come up? We want a picture with all the students in the room. So I'm going to count to 15. You walk quickly, no running, and we'll have everyone come and sit. We'll have some stand and some sit. 1, 2, older students too, it doesn't have to be elementary. 3, stand here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Special enough. Yeah, I take it. No problem. I take it.
13, I